Hi, my name is Raymond, and welcome to a new episode of Skatography. And this time we're going to do something different, very different actually. Last week I was skating with a friend of mine, Mick Bowman, and he's also my ice skating or my speed skating buddy on ice. And so now and then we film each other and we look at our movement. We try to improve each other. And this footage was taken last week, and it's okay. It's okay in the sense that, well, I think I'm going like 28 kilometers an hour or maybe 30 over here, and I could do this well for quite some distance, but I know from myself that I can go faster, and it all has to do with the technique. And one of the things I I would not say hate, but one of the things I don't like about my technique, that's that whipping. See, I'm like whip and I whip, whip. And I don't know if you've been following the movies the YouTube movies from Pascal Briand or Joey Mantilla or Victor Turup, especially the one from Joey Mantilla. Then what you want to have is a constant compression on the pavement. And well, there are a few things that we can look at straight away. I'm gonna pause it over here. And we're gonna work with angles. I like working with angles. And in blue, I'm gonna put what I would like to see, and in red, I'm going to put down what's actually wrong. So, what I would like to see with my shoulders is that they're constantly horizontal to the pavement. And if you look, every time I'm doing a movement, I wobble with my upper body from the left to the right, to the left, and to the right. We're gonna look at it. You see, I'm going to the left, wobble, and wobble again, and wobble again, and wobble. And actually, that wobble is because I am pushing with my leg. And the pushing motion I'm doing with my leg is actually totally wrong. Big, big, big red flag. Why? Because I'm pushing backwards. It's totally extended and I'm pushing backwards. And that's something I don't want to do. And why do I push backwards? Well, a few reasons, but one of the biggest reason is because of my core. If you look at my hips, what I'm doing, I'm actually rotating my hips to the front, to the back, to the front, to the back. And what I would like to have is get my hips straight with the pavement. And why am I doing that motion? Well, because I'm pushing backwards with my leg. And why am I pushing backwards with my leg? Because I'm pointing outwards with my skates. I should actually keep my skates. Let's put it in green. I should actually keep my skates on the pavement and have them point to the front. That means that I should keep my skates longer on the ice before putting the other one. And that's one of the big differences with ice skating. Actually, what I teach with ice skating is that as soon as you put your one skate, then you lift the other one. Without pushing, it's just a lift. And with inline skating, you need to have that push, and you need to have a moment where both of the skates are on the pavement to have as much compression as possible. But with ice skating, it's a little different because that's more a question of drag. You try to get as less drag as possible. Drag, like 20% of the drag you get is from the skates, and 80% is from the air. And you try to reduce that drag as much as possible and get the compression right. So this is actually every time beginning of the season when I start with inline skating, I need to get rid of that ice skating movement and come back with the inline movement. And like right now, if you look at the footage, I'm like between both. I'm not really doing the ice skating movement, and I'm not really doing the inline skating movement. And the whole reason I think why it's going wrong, but I would like to hear your opinion, is that my timing is wrong. I should actually wait. You see, I should wait more, and I should point inwards with my skates before putting the other one down. I should, you see, I'm putting it too early. I should wait for the moment my skate is pointing forward, and then only I should put down my skate. Ooh, what an ugly wobbly effect. Then another thing that I should change, because this is also a little bit of the ice skating, is that I think I should keep my legs more um, open. So I have this, like, I'm gonna put it on the 1/8 of the movement. I have them close together. That's good, but this, I think that what I should do is put my legs down over here. Then I should do a inward movement and then push it back out. That's a movement I think I should be doing. And actually, what I'm doing right now is exactly one of the ice skating movements that I've been practicing past season, and that's to come with your ice skate on the ice with an angle. Because the whole thing about ice skating, you want to get that angles as small as possible. This angle, try to get it as small as possible and put all the weight on it. The more angle you have, the more pressure you have, the faster you go with ice skating. And that's a little bit different with inline skating. But maybe you have other thoughts. And if you do, I would like to hear them. Okay, and this is something else I had to work on, but I think I need to see a chiropractor or a physio to help me out with it, because I have like a slide, like a big pronation. I always tend to point outwards with my skates. And I have it when I walk. I really walk like a duck. And that's something I need to change, because it only gives me, first of all, with ice skating, it gives me drag resistance from the front to the back. Ideally, I would like to have it. Ideally, I would like to have this knee behind this one to make this area. Wait, where is it? Over here. Yeah, just to make this area here as small as possible. So this is actually too much. And the same with my foot. I all want to have it in one compact area. So I should be working on that also. Um, what I do like is that I tend to use, look, I push inwards, and that helps me to have a compression on the outside. But then again, I'm gonna show you what I'm doing wrong. Whoop. I'm always getting outside of my power box. And what is a power box? Actually, um, a power box is like you should imagine a circle here on the ground. And Pascal Briand explains it very well in one of his vlogs. And that's the area where you get the maximum um, speed when you put down your skate, getting with your foot and with your leg, or pushing with your foot or your leg outside of that power box, actually doesn't generate as much lift, and it's almost like lost energy. And if you can see, like my left leg is really outside of it. So I should be working more on that. I'm also, well, this angle here is not bad. It's not really like an active double push, more passive double push. It's more leaning, just like I do with ice skating. So I really need to get rid of it. And what I should be doing is this shoulder, get it straight, then engage the hip to really, really put the hip to the outside, so that I get a much bigger angle with my body, and I really have an active double push, because it's like a sort of a lazy lean. So I should be working on that. It's it's quite confronting, I have to say, to watch at your own footage, your own body. But I always tell my students, especially with ice skating, I film them and they watch their body and they're like, "Wow, I thought I was low, but I'm actually too high." And for me, like when I was inline skating this last week, I thought, okay, well, it's good. But when you look back at it, you can see that there is much room for improvement. But hey, we have a few more months of practice, so that's what it's all about. Well, guys, anyway, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, because I would really like to make more videos of this kind, and also about ice skating. And of course, I'm not like as good as the guys like Pascal and Joey and Victor. They're like really professionals. But hey, I like it. So don't forget to subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And if you have any comments, any suggestions, if you see something that I haven't seen, then feel free to put a comment down below. Okay, guys, thank you. See you next time.